Okay, so in this video, I want to cover two topics. One is I have a workflow here, and I want to modify this workflow. So I'm going to add a second HTTP task. If I want to add the HTTP task in between the getting the cat fact and the end, so I can hit the plus right here, and then it gives me a list of tasks, and I'm going to add an HTTP task. You can see there's a bunch of boilerplate stuff here. If I click on this, I can change that. My HTTP task is going to call a joke API, so we'll just call this joke and joke ref, and the endpoint I want to hit is here. You can see it's going to hit a programming joke, and then I have a flag saying make this safe for work, which seems reasonable. Okay, so now I have this built. There's a couple things I want to change in the code. One is I want to add the same timeouts that I have in the first one, and the reason for that is some of these joke APIs are just a little bit slower, so I'm going to give it 3 seconds to connect and to have a timeout. And then I also want to change the version. I want this to be version 2. And what's cool is I can still call version 1 and get just the cat fact. But if I call version 2, I'll get the cat fact and the joke. Finally, I want to change the output, and I want to add one more bit of output. Right now, I'm getting a cat fact and the length of that cat fact. So let's just add the joke, which is going to come from joke underscore ref, output, response body, and then the JSON key is actually joke. Okay, so now I can save this workflow. And now I have version 2 available, and I have version 1. So if I hit version 1, I just get the cat fact. If I do version 2, I get a cat fact and a joke. So now we can run this workflow. It was called new workflow Doug. I want to run version 2. If there's no inputs, I can run this. And I ran it. And now we can see, lo and behold, it ran. It got the cat fact. It got the joke. We can look at the workflow input output. We can see our cat fact is a cat can jump up to 5 times its own height in a single bound. And of course, the joke is 8 bytes. Walk into a bar. The bartender says, "Can I get you anything?" "Yep." Reply the bytes. Make us a double. All right. So a really, really bad programming joke. But you can see here with the idea of versioning, we can have 2 versions of the same workflow. One that just gets the cat fact, one that gets the cat fact and the joke. And we also saw how we can add an HTTP task to an existing workflow. We're going to have a bunch of other tasks that we can add in the description down below with more videos, so you can see how to add switch tasks and fork tasks and all those other things. So if you have questions about how to add other types of tasks and operators to your Conductor workflow, look down in the description for links to those videos. Thanks for watching.